For over 3 decades of dedication to advancing sustainable agriculture and human health, a University of Illinois College of ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit is presented to Dr. Usha Barwale Zehr. A distinguished alumna of the College of ACES with an MS and PhD in agronomy, Usha is part of a family legacy of agricultural innovation. Her father, Dr. B.R. Barwale, pioneered high-yield seed development and earned international honors. Usha has built on this foundation with groundbreaking research in crop genetics and biotechnology, including developing the first transgenic sorghum plant and innovative soybean systems. Usha drives impactful initiatives that now benefit over 2 million farmers across millions of acres in India. She also leads the Barwale Foundation, which provides vital health care, education, and community services, including an eye hospital performing thousands of surgeries monthly and schools serving thousands of students. Internationally, she advises prominent agricultural organizations, championing small farmers and sustainable practices. For a body of work embodying the values of collaboration, innovation, and empowerment, a University of Illinois College of ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit is presented to Dr. Usha Barwale Zehr.
Good evening. I am so honored and humbled to be receiving this award today. Thank you so much to the College of ACES for first nominating and then selecting me for this recognition. Not in my wildest dreams would I have imagined when I started at UIUC so many years ago that I would be here today receiving this award. My journey at UIUC started in Turner Hall, then the agronomy department. And the journey for me at UIUC has truly been transformational both professionally and at personal level. I want to thank my advisor, Dr. Jack Widholm, who by example showed us what it meant to be a hardworking faculty member and also expecting and demanding that the students work equally hard in everything that they did and become experts in the subject that they were working on or their projects were in. I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to work with him for my master's as well as for PhD. So thank you very much, Jack. I also met my husband, Brent, in Jack's lab. So personally and professionally, my time in Jack's lab was really life-changing in a way. I, at the university, had the opportunity to build a community of friends and fellow professionals with who I've been able to interact and nurture that relationship over all these years. Many opportunities have come to me to work with faculty at the University of Illinois in different projects in India and elsewhere. I want to thank my family, the Zehrs, the Barwales, and my children, of course, for constantly being supportive of all of the activities that I have undertaken. The journey that started in Turner Hall has allowed me to continue to work with smallholder farmers in sustainability in agriculture in India over these past decades. More recently, I've had the opportunity to see how we can improve and enhance soil health and also reduce the carbon footprint of the food that we consume. So thank you very much for the education that I had and the opportunities that the education has provided me over the years. And thank you once again, ACES, for this honor. Thank you.
For an extraordinary career combining global leadership, scientific innovation, and dedicated service, Dr. Gregg BeVier is presented a University of Illinois College of ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit. As Chief Operating Officer of ST Genetics, Gregg has transformed the company into the world's leading livestock sperm sorting enterprise, operating 52 labs in 19 countries with a market value nearing $4 billion. His visionary leadership has driven advancements in bovine and swine genetics and cutting-edge agricultural innovations through a workforce of nearly 2,000 employees worldwide. Prior to ST Genetics, Dr. BeVier served as the Senior Program Officer for Global Development at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, where he developed livestock strategies aimed at alleviating poverty and food insecurity in Africa and Southeast Asia. His work empowered women and small farmers, supporting those living on less than $2 a day. Dr. BeVier's distinguished career also includes executive leadership at Muriel, Sygen International, and Pig Improvement Company, where he pioneered breakthroughs in livestock genetics and production. His early work at the University of Illinois College of Veterinary Medicine laid the foundation for supporting graduate students as they transitioned into commercial agribusiness, reflecting his lifelong commitment to education and mentorship. A proud University of Illinois alumnus with 5 degrees, including a BS in Agricultural Science, BS in Veterinary Medicine, MS in Animal Science, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, and an MBA, Dr. BeVier is also an accomplished author and mentor. He was honored with the College of Veterinary Medicine's Distinguished Alumni Award in 2004. A College of ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit is presented to Dr. Gregg BeVier.
Hello and good afternoon. My name is Gregg BeVier, and if you are familiar with the name BeVier, like in BeVier Hall at the University of Illinois campus, people ask me, is that related to you in some way? My answer is yes, it is. I'm the 11th generation of our founder, Louis BeVier, who came here back in 1667 into the state of New York. And Isabel was the 9th generation of the BeVier family. She was the youngest of 9 children. She was engaged to be married to a student in medical school at Harvard, and he passed away in a drowning. And she then focused on her career and never married. And she developed the concept of household sciences. She had a degree in chemistry and was very interested in how she applied those thoughts about chemistry to the kitchen. And also she worked a lot on women's and children issues. She was the first female professor at the University of Illinois, the first female professor emeritus at Illinois. And also she was one of the first to recommend using a thermometer to test the temperature for meat. I began my career at Northwestern University and didn't do so well academically and decided to transfer to the University of Illinois in Champaign-Urbana in my junior year of college. And I joined the College of ACES, and I wanted, because I was in the pre-med program at Northwestern, I decided to apply to veterinary school and thought that a career in animal science would help propel me into that area. I found that veterinary college admission was really tough. In fact, I applied 4 times before I got into my 5th application. Now I'd like to recognize those individuals who've helped me at the University of Illinois throughout my career. I'm fortunate to have been in 3 colleges. I was in the College of ACES, the College of Veterinary Medicine, and also the College of Business, now known as the Geese College of Business. But the people have helped me. Phil Junk, my major advisor, Dave Sherwood, Paul Martin, Dan Hagan, Stan Curtis, Dave Baker, Gene Becker, Bud Harmon, Janice Barr, Andrew Nalbandoff, Gary Dial, J.R. Lodge, Steve Sonka, Bob Easter, Mike Ellis, Joe DiPietro, Al Lehman, Leroy Beal, Bill Wagner, Dick Dirks, Bory Gustafson, Leonard Backstrom, Terry Rathgeber, and Howard Thomas. It's a long list, and I have big debt to everyone for all of their help. Next in line would be the various organizations and people I've worked with throughout my career. These include Herman Tripp at Pure Line Hog Company, Terry Kidd at Drex Wine Services, Randy Stacker and Ken Woolley at Pig Improvement Company, Bill Wagner and Dick Dirks at the University of Illinois, Dennis Harms at Premium Standard Farms, Alan Reed at Mariel, Clifton Bale at the University of Georgia, all my colleagues at the Gates Foundation, and Juan Marino at AccuFast and ST Genetics, where I am currently working. I've had so much fun traveling throughout the world, meeting new people, seeing new advancements in agriculture, and helping others become successful. My mentors have guided me along this path. I would not have been able to do what I've done without the support from the University of Illinois, especially the College of ACES. The University of Illinois and Champaign-Urbana area in general, I feel like are my second home. I want to thank all of you who have supported my nomination for the Merit Award this year. Thank you.
A dedicated and innovative broadcaster who has significantly advanced agricultural communication in Illinois and beyond. A University of Illinois College of ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit is presented to Todd Gleason. A 1986 agricultural communications graduate, Todd started working at WILL Radio as a student. He was hired full-time in 1989 and has since hosted key programs such as Commodity Week and the Closing Market Report, reaching 140 counties. Known for his ability to build strong partnerships, he's worked closely with major agricultural organizations, including the Illinois Corn Growers and Soybean Associations, Illinois Farm Bureau, and the Illinois Department of Agriculture. Todd's career is marked by pioneering use of technology, podcasting, and mobile-friendly platforms that expanded farm programming audiences even as the rural population declined. His mentorship of future broadcasters of diverse backgrounds shows his commitment to inclusion and education. Recognized with numerous honors, including the Illinois Corn Growers Telling the Story of Agricultural Award, the National Association of Farm Broadcasters Oscar in Agriculture, and the Corporation for Public Broadcasters Public Engagement Award, Todd is widely respected for his professionalism and collaborative spirit. Known as the Voice of Illinois Agriculture, a College of ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit is presented to Todd Gleason.
Well, hi, I'm Todd Gleason. Thank you for being with us this evening. I can't tell you how honored I am to be an alumnus of merit here at the University of Illinois, the College of ACES. You know, there was a time in Mumford Hall when I came up from the basement studio, and Warren Wessels was there, and he and I were just chatting along and about students, and I happened to mention that I really wasn't a very good student. He looked at me and smiled and said, you know, some of you, well, you're just late bloomers. I hope that was pointed at me. I guess I'm a late bloomer, but I am so proud, so very proud that you all have decided that I am worthwhile to be an alumnus of merit. Thank you to Wayne Nelson, Wayne Swigert, and Gary Schnitke. And most importantly, thank you to my wife, who stuck with me all this time and believed in me, even when maybe she shouldn't have. Thank you to Clarion, and thank you all for this honor.